and welcome to your real estate show with thanks to Harcourts Tasmania. My name is Rachel Williams and it's a pleasure to be here with you tonight. Well, from a sustainable home in Snug to staying snugly in bed, we've got some great advice for you on the show tonight. We're also going to be discussing the latest market trends with thanks to homely.com.au. But first tonight, it's buyer beware. We've got some important tips about conveyancing. Well, in such a competitive market, it's really imperative to get your contract right. And tonight we're joined by Kate Walker from ZZIM Conveyancing to discuss some important tips for you. How are you, Kate?
I'm well, thank you.
Thank you so much for joining us tonight. Now, it's really important at the moment for people to get their contracts in quickly, given how quickly houses are selling. What is the main concern with that?
The main concern is that due to our market being extremely hot, people are being put under a lot of pressure to get offers in very, very quickly. The problem with that is that Tasmania is a buyer beware state. We do not have vendor disclosure, and that can cause some real problems for people if they go into a contract or a property purchase blindly. We always recommend you have your contract reviewed by a solicitor or a conveyancer prior to signing. We do have a fairly quick turnaround time because we have to at the moment, and due to I suppose our non-disclosure down here, we always recommend what's called a due diligence condition.
I was going to ask about that. Obviously, a lot of people know about the building inspection clauses, but there is something called a due diligence condition that people can add in.
That's
is it
right.
popular?
Not really, for obvious reasons. The due diligence condition allows the solicitor or the conveyancer to undertake all the searches in relation to the property, obtain council plans, make sure there's no illegal work, and if all okay, confirm the condition and proceed to settlement. Obviously, there is a risk there to a vendor that the contract could be terminated, and therefore it's not a clause that they would like for obvious reasons. And the market as it is at the moment, there are so many unconditional offers that a due diligence condition isn't one that a vendor is going to be overly favourable with.
So by the sound of it, it really comes down to how much risk you're willing to take. Is that something that you're advising?
Yep, that's right. We will always recommend a due diligence condition for a purchaser. We'd be negligent if we didn't. However, it is conditional upon, like you say, how much risk the purchaser wants to take, their knowledge of the industry, knowledge of properties, and the research they've done previously.
Okay, thank you for that advice today, Kate.
Pleasure.
It's now time for our Harcourts property profile. We venture to southern Tasmania to take a look at an award-winning sustainable home. Today we're in Snug, around 25 minutes south of Hobart. I'm with Andrew Henry from Harcourts Kingborough. Tell us a little bit about this beautiful part of the world.
Oh, look, Snug is a gorgeous suburb. It has been very attracted by retirees down here, and they've really enjoyed the peaceful environment down here. But finding a bit of a change now, we're getting a lot more families moving down, which of course you would with the beach and all the amenities that are available now.
And tell us about the price point.
Price point down here at the moment is around about the 480, but that has changed quite dramatically in the last few years.
And I understand we're going to go and meet with Nick Bond in a moment from Harcourts Huon Valley, who actually has a really special property that's going to break that price point ceiling.
I think it's quite possible, yes.
Okay, let's go take a look. Well, I've made it from the beach to 60 Snug Tiers Road, where I'm about to go through an award-winning passive solar house. Hi Nick, how are you?
Good, thanks Rachel, how are you?
I'm well, I'm really looking forward to going through this really unique home. Tell us about it.
So it was a 2015 sustainable home for HIA in Tasmania. It's got a really cool thermal efficiency between the double glazed windows, this beautiful polished concrete floor that acts as thermal mass, and it's got bluestone and limestone and Tassie gold in it. There's east, west and north, south ventilation, and look, just so much more, as you'll see when you walk through.
Well, I'm going to go and take a look, and then I'm going to see you outside in what I understand to be one of the most special vegetable gardens in Tasmania.
Sure is.
See you there. love the fact that tiles are used throughout this wing of the bedroom area. It really does help with generating that warmth and helping with the energy efficiency. And I love that the kitchen is really understated yet practical. And despite this amazing row of windows, you're surrounded by bushland, so it's really private. And check this out, when you've been naughty and you're in trouble, guys, there literally is a doghouse for you. We'll talk about a place to relax and get back to nature in this really nice outdoor alfresco area. The green thumbs out there, the piece de resistance of the property, an amazing lesson in self-sustainability with a fully enclosed vegetable patch with 2 chicken coops for your free-range chickens. Nick Bond, a very different property indeed.
It sure is. It's something that's very hard to price. So many cool things about the house and this garden area. We're expecting it to come on somewhere in excess of 900,000 and see where the market takes it.
Okay, give Nick Bond a call at Harcourts Huon Valley if you're interested. Well, each week on the show, we've been taking an in-depth look at different regions across the state with thanks to homely.com.au. And tonight in the studio, we're very happy to be joined by Homely's Senior Partnership Manager, Freddie Seaholm Rowland, to take a look at what's going on. Well, hello, Freddie. Homely.com.au is a relatively newcomer to the Tasmanian property market. Give us a little bit of an idea about how you differ from other search engines.
Yeah, fantastic. So homely.com.au is a property portal similar to other big players in the industry. We differ because we own the largest collection of street and suburb reviews. So a lot of people move in regionally and wanting to find information about an area. We house the most reviews you can find in Australia. So a lot of people are jumping on Google and they're searching, what it's like to live in Launceston, or some of the best streets in Launceston, or moving to Devonport, whatever it may be. We house this information that you can't find anywhere else. It brings a lot of traffic to the site, along with a lot of inquiry as well.
And we're seeing that come up on the screen now. It does look interesting that people provide insights into their little area or their street. What people are pretty proud about where they live.
Yeah, people are proud of where they live for sure. They want to explain the great things about it. Obviously, they want to say sometimes there might be bad things about an area, but we want to showcase the better things. It's a fantastic tool for people like myself who don't know much about Tasmania and come in here and finding new information, new areas. It's also a great tool for real estate agents to share their local knowledge, not only to help out the community, but also to win business.
Yep. And the real estate market in Tasmania is just unprecedented at the moment. What are you finding some of the key trends are with Homely?
It's fantastic. It's great for business. For Homely's side of things as well, we've seen a lot more inquiry, a lot more eyeballs on the site over here. But we've seen massive housing prices increases here annually, which we expect to keep going, which will be more people on our site, which is fantastic. More people in the community as well, leaving street and suburb reviews. Yeah, so we're following that trend.
Excellent. Well, thank you so much for joining us. Hopefully my street doesn't have a bad name because I live there.
No, I'll have a look after this. I doubt it would anyway.
Thank you so much for that,
worries,
Freddie.
Thank you.
Yeah, that was Freddie there from homely.com.au. A big thank you to them for their ongoing support of your real estate show. Well, next up, we have some great insights into what's hot in the bedroom, with thanks to another of our great show sponsors, Snooze Launceston. Today I'm with Sandra from Snooze Launceston, a really big supporter of your real estate show. Thank you so much for having us in store today, Sandra. Tell us a little bit about what the current trends are.
Australian made, for sure. With everything that we've been through over the last year, everyone wants to support local businesses.
That's fantastic. And there's a real range, isn't there, from the timber to the fabric. What do people really like to buy, do you think?
I think it's equally split. We have people that want a softer feel, so the fabric, but then we love, well, everyone loves Australian timbers, so we've got a black butt timber that's really popular at the moment, so I think equally split.
Okay. The bedroom, the most important room in the house, we spend so much time there. What are the key things people really need to look for when they're buying a mattress?
First of all, you have to try a mattress before you buy it. But then it's pressure points, so how your shoulder and your hip feels in a mattress, and then overall comfort within your budget.
And you have a really good system here at Snooze. You're 3-time Retailer of the Year for Snooze across the country, so you know your stuff. What do you advise people when they're getting their bed sorted for them?
Definitely come in and see one of the staff members here. We have a Snooze Profiler, which is a computerised bed, and it just helps take the guesswork out of choosing a mattress. But we work together as a team, so if it was you and I, we'd work together and I'd show you what you should look for in a mattress, and you're telling me what you feel, because your body's different to my body, and then we'll work together to find the right mattress for you.
And thankfully gone are the days of the good old waterbed. What sort of beds are people actually preferring to choose these days?
Yeah, definitely furniture, because people like to make a statement within their room, make it feel cosy and homely. And gone are the days of just having a base. And we're moving to adjustable mattresses. And it's not just for elderly people, it's a lifestyle. People work in bed, they watch TV in bed, read in bed. So having a bed that can adjust you while you're in there makes a huge difference.
And just finally, what do you find is the most popular colour scheme at the moment for people when they're doing the decor of their bedrooms?
I would say light greys, silvers, definitely, or just natural.
Okay, wonderful. Well, thank you so much for your time today, Sandra.
Thank you.
Yeah, not bad when you get to lay down on the job. A big thank you to Sandra and Andrew from Snooze Launceston for your support of your real estate show. Well, that's it for the show this evening. I hope you've enjoyed it. Don't forget to tell your friends and family that we're also available to view via YouTube, and we have some special insights on Instagram as well. Thanks for joining us. See you next week.